I'm Ria.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Caroline.
And now you're watching
The Social Project.
Oh.
Hey everyone, welcome to the SCU Social Project. We're so excited to have you here. And for our today's special series, the spotlight is on you. So we want to create a platform for you to share your unique journey at SCU and dive into the exciting projects that you've been part of and discuss a little bit about your future. Why don't we start something light first? I want to ask you to introduce yourself, your name, your major, hometown, and a fun fact about yourself. And then we'll have someone to pass you a group of questions for you to pick from. Yeah. Who wants to start first? Ria.
Hi, I'm Ria Panda, and I'm a senior at Santa Cruz University, majoring in management information systems with a minor in business analytics. I'm from San Ramon, which is like 45 minutes from campus, and a fun fact about me is that I was in a TV ad for America's Got Talent. I didn't make it, but I was in the TV ad for it.
Actually?
Yeah.
The ad?
Just the ad. It was just like 5 seconds.
Can I find it on YouTube?
Yeah, I can send you the link. It won't come up with my name.
Wow.
But
I'm friends with someone famous. It's crazy. Katelyn?
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm a senior studying communications and retail studies. I'm from Sunnyvale, California, so very close to campus. A fun fact about me is last time I got interviewed, I was actually interviewed for ESPN for gymnastics when I was around like first grade.
Damn. Fun. Sarah?
Okay. Hi, my name is Sara Wheeler, and I am a junior studying web design and engineering. I'm originally from Alameda, California, and a fun fact about me is I have a cat, but I am severely allergic to him, so he's not allowed in my room, and I can't really pet him at all.
So what's your interaction with him?
I see him, we make eye contact, I do like a little wave, but I don't interact with him, and of course he loves me the most. He'll come and sit with me and cuddle up to me, and I just have to be please don't touch me.
If you take the pills, would it
Even with
help?
the pills, it's pretty bad. I started getting allergy shots, so I get 4 shots every week to try to be able to sit with my cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think once you've done it for 2 years,
Yeah.
you're basically not allergic to it anymore, right?
Yeah, I think I'm on month 8 of it. So it's getting better, but I'm still I gotta keep my distance.
You got it. Caroline?
Hi, my name is Caroline Chen. I'm senior, double major in marketing and communications. I'm from China, and one fun fact would be I was once hit by a turtle on my head when I was scuba diving.
A turtle?
Yeah, a turtle.
How did it feel?
Sorry?
How did it feel?
It just a sudden feel my head. And so oh my gosh, dude, you're just fucking this way. Oh my god.
That's really funny. Okay, Dom, you can pass them the question.
Oh.
Just take one each.
My lucky hand.
Thank you.
What's that face?
Let me think of mine.
it's so hard.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Can I go last?
Wait, I need to think
Yeah.
about this.
You ask the question, and then everyone in the group will answer the question.
Oh.
Yeah. Not only you.
Oh, so it don't.
Yeah.
So I can't prepare.
You
I
start.
read that
Yeah.
one. Okay. What would you do if you could live forever?
Ooh.
I'm
Live
still
forever?
thinking. Yeah, if you could live forever.
Okay, I can go. I'll live in a forest by myself, have a little building with plants, animals. Because I'm
Aw.
gonna live forever, right? So I have to
So
do
they're not gonna
something.
hurt you.
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would just travel a lot and maybe go to as many concerts as I could and see how music changes over time and try to eat as many different cultural foods as possible.
Nice. At some point, you had to go to the space. I think it's
Yeah. That's
it's
a good
just
one.
forever.
I'll add that.
Yeah.
Mine's basically traveling too, but I think taking advantage of more risky activities. So whether that's cliff jumping or I don't know, doing really cool zip lining or I don't know, stuff like that. I feel like right now I'm too scared to do it, but if I could live forever, I would definitely be more adventurous.
It's like,
I think one, I would want to make sure that like my living forever meant that I was like a good age. Like I don't want to be like 100 and like living forever.
That's true.
But like make sure it's like my prime time, like I'm 30 or something. And then I want to learn like random skills. Like I would want to learn how to like build a house so that I could like build myself a nice house and not have to like go rely on anyone. Because living forever means you probably have to work forever to fund yourself. So I'm like, if I could learn to do it myself, that's what I would do if I could live forever.
wow, very long-term thinking.
Strategy making.
Yeah. We can pick another one to ask the question, and then we'll wait till after the intermission. We'll ask the other two people to ask around their questions. Who wants to go next?
I feel like mine could be fun. So if you could choose any animated character, who would it be? Oh, if you could, wait, I think it's like to be.
Yeah, to be.
If you could choose to be any animated character, who would it be? I still don't know my answer, so.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, that's Kung Fu Panda.
熊猫.
Animated.
No whispering.
Oh,
We're strategizing. One
I
second.
have mine. I think I would be Rapunzel from Tangled just because she's so like free spirit, like happy. She just has so much like love in her life. So I think that's something that I would hope to. That's something that I would like to be. So I think that's a really good person or animated character that I would like to be.
Valid.
And because she can sing really well, and she's really talented. She can like
Is she with the long hair?
cook. Yeah. And she's a princess, so
True.
perks of that.
Yeah.
I think I would do something similar. I think I'd want to be like Moana. Like, I'd love to be able to sing. I'd love to be able to, like, be by the beach and everything. You know, be a princess, no man in my life, like, whatever. I can, like, climb that hill, put a seashell on top, like, all of that. And then, like, get to travel around, like, the ocean, do cool things with water.
Are you like a water person?
I'd say yes, but I just walked in the rain and I was like running and terrified of it. So I think actually no. But like I think it'd be fun, you know, like be at the beach, be sailing, meet the rock. Yeah. Yeah.
100%. Caroline?
Okay, I can go. I want to be the more like this is animation. I don't think any of you have watched that, but like he has an MBTI of ENFJ, which had the same with me. And I feel like I feel super resonated. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was gonna do a princess, but I'd probably do like one of the Tinkerbell fairies. Maybe not Tinkerbell herself, but I liked the idea of like they have all the seasons and they're just like a community and they're just cute.
Yeah, that's very cute. Okay, so now let's dive into more of your experience at SCU. I want to ask you, what are some of the projects that you have worked on in your college career that you feel like most proud of and like you want to talk about? Just give us a list of projects that you like worked on.
A list. Do you want me to elaborate or just
Elaborate?
Not to elaborate, just like talk about some of the projects that you worked on at SCU that you want to highlight.
I can go. I think some of the projects that I'm really proud of that I've worked on at Santa Clara would probably be the ones in the activism and social advocacy space, as well as, I guess just like in different parts of campus. For example, I helped put on the first slut walk and drag show after COVID. So those were two really amazing experiences where I got to learn a lot about intersectionality and how to uplift certain student voices on campus, and just celebrating joy in all of those different identities, I think is something that I'm really proud of. So all of the like DEI projects I've done and just working with administration to make our policies more inclusive. That's probably my biggest project that I'm proud of.
Nice. I didn't know you put up the drag show. Did you do this year's too?
Yeah, I've helped with like all of them.
Damn. It was legit. It was so cool. Like Ivy and I went together.
So fun. I love drag. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And I'd never been to one
It's crazy.
before I put one on.
That's cool.
No expectations.
Yeah, that was my first track show too.
Yeah. I'd never been to one.
Yeah, let's just change that question to the one project that you're most proud of, and then we'll go back to like the list of project. Yeah.
I can go next. So I think one of the projects I'm most proud of would be the work that I did in my business fraternity as vice president of marketing and recruitment. So a little context of that, I kind of spearheaded like 2 weeks worth of recruitment campaigns, anything from like informational presentations to case study networking nights, professional development night. So it was a really cool campaign that I kind of was able to spearhead and lead. And I think something that was really cool about it was I incorporated a lot of like new recruitment initiatives using like DE&I, I guess like brainstorming with those leaders in our organization and thinking of just ways to make it a more like safe and recruitment environment for everyone. So I think that was super cool, and we were able to recruit over around like 200 interested students, which was the highest that we had in years, especially like since COVID-19. So that was a really meaningful project that I was able to kind of take on and spearhead.
I love that. What fraternity is that?
Alpha Kappa Psi, it's a professional co-ed business fraternity.
Nice. Sarah?
You guys have such cool things like outside of the lab. I thought about like some of my work in the lab. I started the lab with like the social media team and like investigating like authenticity on social media, and I think the research and like writing that we did for that project was really impactful in a sense that like even though it was in like an academic kind of like setting or process, the things that we were researching didn't like map one-to-one to something you would find in a class. And we were able to like start conversations about what it meant to be like this like Gen Z or like millennial on social media and how to navigate like friendships and like figuring out what is like real or what you should compare your life to. And I think it just sparked really important conversations about like what social media presence means and like how important and impactful it is like on our lives now.
That's great.
Okay, I want to highlight my project in the animation office for the Mandarin Speaking Campus Tour. So that was actually the first biggest project.
So cool.
Oh, thank you. So that was one of the biggest projects I've done in my like on-campus job. So I created the scripts and I recorded myself, and the campus views. I go into each building and introduce, kind of have the voice recordings or like the background music, and also edit them into like a 12-minute long. So that one's pretty impressive in the way like it's the first official one for international students, and right now we are making more language one. Yeah.
Wait, I feel like I've seen it before. Is it on Bilibili?
Yeah, we posted on Bilibili and also YouTube and all of the channels.
That's so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. I love it. Well, those are really incredible projects that you guys talked about. And we all know that in college isn't just about like hitting out the books and, academic. I wonder, what are the connections you formed in college, and how did those connections help you to, explore college and also like having like a support network? Yeah.
I would say in terms of just the connections that I've built in college, a lot of them have been in unexpected spaces or like people I normally wouldn't have met in specific organizations, but rather the random interactions. I think that's what I love about Santa Clara the most, is just how welcoming a lot of people are in our daily interactions. And I think with all of the communities I've been part of, whether it's like Residence Life or SCAP or the Multicultural Center, everyone is always really excited to celebrate each other and each other's accomplishments, which I really appreciate about a smaller school. And I'm really gonna miss it because I love the idea of walking on campus and seeing familiar faces and kind of checking in with your friends and celebrating each other. And I think it's been amazing to see how every organization kind of has a different identity or something that we're good at. So it's been nice to have like a diverse range of things that I'm part of on campus.
Totally.
I really love this question because I think the connections I made at Santa Clara, like, obviously they transferred my college experience, but I think they just really helped me develop as a person. For example, like Ria, we've been friends since freshman year. She was probably like one of my first best friends in college, and we live together now, and her and along with a lot of my other friends have really just like instilled a lot of confidence in me. I think especially with like professional or career development, I think they really just kind of challenged me to be my best self in those spaces and really like showed me like how capable I am and how successful I can be. So I'm really grateful for those friends that kind of pushed me and helped me develop in ways that like I didn't even know was possible. So I think I am really, really grateful for everyone that I met at Santa Clara and all the amazing faculty and friends and students around me that continue to just let me be my best self.
Great.
Yeah, I think the space of just like being able to meet kind of like anyone in like those most random situations is really like what's special. Like some of my best friends, like I haven't had classes with, I didn't live with before. It was like I met them because we were like helping with like freshman move-in, or I was like studying and like someone needed a place to sit, and like those conversations are the ones that get sparked. And like, of course, like classes will introduce you to like great people that have like similar thinking as you, or like teachers that like want to help you more. But it is those like random interactions, if you're like going to the dining hall or just like sitting and studying, that introduce you to people that like become your best friends and again like support you and are able to be there for you in like all aspects, whether it's like studying, hanging out, like going and doing something fun. And it's a great environment to be in.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm really thankful for my supervisors, also like the colleagues, in the office, because they are super nice. Not only talk about the career perspectives, they are more like teaching you how to for your future path, or also for the within group or like within the team, like communications or cross team communications. You really like build up how you're gonna work in the future. Also for the faculty and the professors, I really enjoy talking to them because they always have like really great opportunities, or like they have knowledge not only upon on the academic perspectives, but also like professional life or like jobs. I really appreciate the small class size in our school.
Yeah, I agree with all of you. Like sometimes in the most random situation, you like meet people and then those relationships last forever. That's really cool. Like one thing really cool about college. You guys talked about the project that you're most proud of. I wonder what are the other project that you worked on in your college experience, and yeah, we don't have to dive into too much details. I just want to know like what are the other things you're interested in, no matter it's on campus, off campus, internship, or in the media lab or outside of media lab. Yeah, anything.
Some other projects outside of the media lab, I would say starting off my college career, I joined the same business fraternity as Katelyn, and in that space, I really learned a lot about planning events and professional events. So we just put on our first AKSI career fair, and I helped a lot with interviewing. So that's been kind of like the first thing that introduced me to event planning on campus. I have also been part of SCAP all 4 years, and SCAP is a really great program because it highlights so many different parts of campus. I've worked on so many different social justice issues, from activism for Benson workers to faculty and the LGBTQ plus community on campus. So that's been a pretty like consistent part of my college experience. Let's see what else. The Imaginarium, that's one that I recently joined as a senior, and that's been a really amazing experience just because research is something that's been out of my comfort zone, but I've gotten a lot of exposure to just the world of VR and how much potential it has. So I think all those couple different things, as well as just working on the Associate Student Government and the Inclusive Excellence Department, those are two areas of campus where I was able to make a lot of impact with my fellow student leaders in order to really uplift the voices that aren't being seen on campus. So overall, I think that's been my proudest and like biggest projects at campus.
I love it.
On campus, I think another really big involvement that I have is my social events director with the Retail Management Institute. So that's really cool because we're able to create like kind of a community aspect for this minor and this organization. I think they've provided me a lot of good opportunities in retail, whether it's like in the classroom settings or even outside. For example, I was able to travel with Rena, who's I guess behind the camera, but we were able to go to New York and just kind of learn about like all the retail initiatives, new technologies, just kind of that industry trends. So that was super cool. And then also being a member of the Imaginarium, I think I've taken a couple of different roles, which is really cool. Anything from like project management to, I guess, like executing my own research study, doing some of like the authoring for the abstracts that we submit to conferences. So I feel like that was a really cool experience, just kind of trying out different little hats and seeing what I liked in the Imaginarium and trying new technologies and different research topics. And then I also I have other other leadership experiences. For example, like serving as a peer educator for Dr. Zhang, who's I guess running the Imaginarium, which is super cool. So just kind of expanding more on that like leadership opportunities in that space. And then I guess outside of SCU, I think I've done a lot of cool opportunities to kind of just like further my career interests. So, for example, fashion could be a really cool, exciting space for me. So I was able to join like the Fashion Scholarship Fund. I've done like networking sessions through them. I was able to have recruitment career fairs with them and take on like different case study projects. That was super cool. And then I'm also joining the Nordstrom Ambassador Program, where we learn all topics in retail, such as fashion forecasting, marketing, D&I initiatives, sustainability in fashion. So I think that's just super cool, just to kind of expand my passions that SU might not provide for me, but finding other ways outside of campus to kind of further those developments.
Wow, that's a lot of projects.
Sorry.
You're Superman.
I was kind of word vomiting.
Love it. That's exactly what we want.
I have gotten the opportunity to work with a lot of different professors on campus, and so honestly, that's where a lot of my time, like whether we're in school or not, goes. I have worked with like the Media Lab and Imaginarium since September 2022, so it's been a while now, but going through like those different roles of like kind of like team member to like author, presenter, like lead, all of that. And I've also gotten the opportunity to work with the Environmental Justice and Common Good Initiative on campus, doing a lot of like their design and like website maintenance and things like that, which is more up my like academic alley than like research is. And other professors in like the art department, the computer engineering department, and I'm also currently working on a project to develop an app for smallholder farmers in Central America to help them forecast what like their crops or like seasonal planting looks like with climate change impacts of like rain or the dry season or things like that. So trying to take the skills that I'm learning in the classroom and applying them to projects outside, both like design and engineering and research.
That's really meaningful.
So during my college, my most projects is still in the office, but
You mean
it's not-
admission office?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not only about the videos. I also do graphics or marketing analytics. So for the videos, we usually post on Instagram and also YouTube. So Instagram story or like reel and YouTube horizontal ones. So we make videos for every single event happening for either prospective students or like admitted students. And for the graphics, we make for like something like a Valentine's Days or like really something really fun to attract more students. And then for marketing analytics, we do use the CRM, like online website, to analyze either the open rate of the email or like how many people attend certain event and what's their feedback, and make Excel like look at and make the slides to present how's the overall like influence of this event, that event. And also for the association, I'm working with the undergraduate marketing association, and we target like members and we have events. But for my personal life, I'm just doing some really fun traveling vlogs and post on my personal account or YouTube account, and it's just really fun making those. Yeah, and I really enjoy that.
Okay, vlogger.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with the other two questions we have left from last shoot.
Okay, so the question says, what is your favorite smell?
Favorite smell?
Yes. I mean, I can go first. I have an answer in my mind. I like the smell of wood. So cold wood, like I have every single perfume have the same like kind of similar smell of the wood. So that's really calm. Really. Yeah.
So like when you choose like a perfume, you like the oud scent?
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
I would say lavender or jasmine, or lavender and jasmine. Perfume, coffee flavor, lavender lattes.
You like lavender latte?
Yes.
That's a
Lavender
controversial choice.
I do. That's my favorite type of latte.
They taste artificial. I'm sorry,
I agree.
but you can like it.
She doesn't like coffee, so I feel like
Oh.
that's not even.
That's even more controversial.
It's okay. I don't like coffee either.
Okay.
It's okay.
But
No
lavender
coffee.
smell, so good.
Yeah.
Thank
Lav-
you.
But not the flavor.
Okay, thanks guys.
You can like it. You can like it. It's fine.
While I don't like lavender, I do really like jasmine, so I'm gonna steal that. Jasmine, cherry blossom. I really like cherry blossom tea. I like the taste and the smell. But cherry blossom lotion, perfume. Maybe if there was like a perfume that was like daisy, sunshine, something like that. I feel like that would be something that I like. I also really like the Ariana Grande perfume that I have. It's in like a little
Like the cloud one?
Yes, the cloud one.
The heart one is
That one's
also
my favorite because it's kind of
I never
fresh
smell
but
it.
sweet. It smells like a cloud. It's just
does smell
clean.
good.
Sweet, clean scent.
Like a cotton candy kind of thing.
No,
Oh.
that's too
The
sweet.
The pink one is cotton candy.
Huh?
The pink one smells like cotton.
Oh, so you have it too?
I have the pink one.
Very fan.
Ariana Grande, just Ariana Grande. That's my favorite scent.
Yes, and
I know one of my least favorite scents would be Kyle's lotion. You know, we had to smell it the whole time.
watermelon.
But like this is a very like specific scent. But now that like I've moved out of my house and I'm like away from it for so long, when I go back home and like the smell that of like walking back into my house or like coming back from vacation, I don't know how to describe it, but it has a very distinct smell.
So true.
But it like
So
it
true.
feels like home. I feel happy. I know I'm gonna have a good meal. I get to see my family, like things like that. But I could not describe the scent to you. But,
I know exactly what it is.
but
Yeah.
that's the vibe.
Like I would intentionally like keep one of the clothes I bring from home, like not washed, just like keep it in the closet. So when I smell it, it reminds me of home.
That is cute.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
is it my question? I was waiting for you. Who is your all-time celebrity crush?
I knew you got that one.
Yeah.
You can go first. I feel like
Okay.
you're excited.
I love Tom Holland. Okay, love and like the Spider-Man movies, favorite movies because Tom Holland is just it's Tom Holland. Love, and like Zendaya, like they come as a package deal now, even better. I'm just like great, that's lovely. Two very great people. One, but Tom Holland. Tom
Have
Holland
you
for
seen
sure.
his umbrella video?
Yes, that is my favorite video. Like for Halloween, I wanted to dress up and like recreate the Tom Holland video, but I was like, I don't have that skill. But yes, that is like what I would constantly reference. Like my friends in high school would be like, "What's your favorite video?" I just like pull it up. Like, this one right here.
That's true love right there.
I'm thinking. Okay. Brainstorming.
I can go next. Growing up, it was Drew Seeley from the Cinderella story.
Oh.
I love his dancing, his singing. He was also Troy Bolton in High School Musical for the first song. But now more recently, I love Sabrina Carpenter. She's my bang inspo, so I love her. And that would probably be my answer.
Cute.
I was gonna say Zendaya. I didn't growing up. I never had one, but that inspired me. Zendaya. I feel like I'd be friends with her if she went to Santa Clarita. She's so pretty.
So
She
cool.
seems so nice. Yeah, good vibe.
And the fashion.
She grew up near us.
She did. Yeah, in Oakland.
Relatable. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very,
we could have
Oh.
run
We
into
coulda.
her.
I could have been your
Yeah.
friend.
We could've.
In like Oakland. Yeah.
Yeah,
If I was
but-
walking around it.
Okay, I really like the K-pop group called aespa. Yeah, they're super cool girl crush. Like, the group, they have super cool songs like Drama Illusion, all of those. Yeah, and I really like those. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a bias? Your favorite one from the group?
Yeah, I like Illusion. I play a lot when I drive back home. Like, super energetic. I don't even need to take a nap, like, after listening to that. Members? Winter.
Okay, so before we jump into your future plans, one last question for you, which is really interesting. So we're all seniors and juniors over here, and I wonder if you look back to your college career, what would you say to your freshman self? Any advice or anything you want to say to her?
I can take it super formal because I would say that a lot, like in the additional videos. Anyways, so first go to your professors or like faculty, make connections because they have valuable like opportunities for you either for careers or like the academic things, but also take the initiative to join any clubs or organizations you're interested because you can meet really good people there. And the third one probably okay, I don't have a third one anyways.
Those two are really valid, though.
Yeah.
I think Ria has an
I
answer.
can go. I would say a couple different things. The first one being prioritizing people and just balance, just because I think people really push to like join as many organizations as you can or stuff like that. But more than the tangible things, I think to prioritize the connections that I made, because I think that's the like kind of like how Katelyn mentioned earlier, those are the people that taught me the most about myself and my passions and what I want to do in my life and my career, as well as just having such like joyful memories with all the people. So that would be my first one, is just make sure to make as many connections as possible. And I liked what you said about faculty. I think I would say to take advantage of your support system, because we have such a supportive kind of faculty. All the departments are pretty supportive, as well as just finding people who can advocate for you throughout college, because I think a lot of my opportunities were things where people trusted me or saw something in me and wanted to push me to succeed. And then the last thing I would just say, to prioritize balance in my life. I think some of the times where I stressed myself out weren't worth it later on, or it just worked out on its own. So just remembering the long term and that things work out the way it's supposed to. And now looking back on my 4 years, everything connects and makes sense now. So yeah.
You want me to go?
Sure. You
Okay. I think the most important thing would be to show up, whether that's like to class or like for your friends or things like that. I've just found that like professors especially, like they value students that like are there and present like in their class, and then that's how you build trust. Like you don't have to be like the top 1% or anything like that, but showing like being there, showing you're committed, and just like having like that face to face like with your professor is like so important and gives you so many opportunities. And also like looking into like doing like clubs or outside activities, like it is so valuable to just be in the presence of other people. And even if you're not like always like speaking up or like always have something to say, just the fact that you're there, it makes people think of you like when they like have those opportunities or they want to like extend something to you. And then with like in your friend group and things like that, like it's more important that like they're fitting like with you than trying to force yourself to fit with them. But if you show up for someone, it's a lot more likely that you guys will be able to have that like relationship where you have each other, and then you don't have to try to force things as much. But yeah, at the end of the day, just show up.
For sure.
My advice would probably be to pursue opportunities that make you happy, that kind of align with your interests and what your passions are, and then also probably promote some sort of learning. I think looking back at my portfolio of experiences, I am really grateful that I kind of led with like my heart, like what was I excited about. So I feel like I had a bunch of random experiences that might not connect, I guess. So for example, like I interned in London for fashion, and now I work in the Imaginarium as a researcher, and that's like the technology space. But I can kind of see like now that I'm applying for full-time jobs, I can kind of see how all these experiences do connect with each other. So I'm just really grateful that I gave myself the opportunity to just like do things that made me happy, even though I was kind of like, how would this help me with my career later on? But in the end of the day, they will always help you. The skills you learn, the experiences you have in those opportunities, like they'll all kind of tie nicely in a nice little bow and help you with career direction in some sort of way. So I think that's something that I wish I like learned earlier on, just because there probably were some freshman opportunities that I kind of dismissed because I wasn't sure if it aligned with my passions or like or if it aligned with my career interests, even though it was a passion of mine.
Wow, these are really inspiring things for sure. Now let's move into your future. I want to ask you, what do you want to pursue as a career? Since you guys talked about so many different interests and work that you've done in different fields. So what's something interests you as a career, and how is the work at SCU facilitating that pursuit?
Can go. I would say in terms of my career, I'm really hoping to create some type of role for myself where I'm able to prioritize two different things. The first one being something that challenges me and my technical background, my technical skills, so hopefully using data for impact and data for good. And then the second part being kind of social advocacy, impact, and just building communities, because that's really where my passions come from. So hopefully I'm able to work in some type of product role or a technical role, a company where I really align with their purpose and their product and their working to just make the world a better place. So that's my big priority of just what I want to do in my career. And then for the second part of how SCU helped, I think similar to what I said earlier, all of the different experiences I've had at Santa Clara, whether they're academic or not, have really allowed me to learn about what I want to do with my time and my career in different ways, even though they might not directly relate. For example, like SCAP or the MCC or all these different things that have nothing to do with management information systems have all taught me about who I am as a person, as a leader, and what I can bring to the table. And so if I could use all of those things in order to pursue that type of career, that would be my dream career.
I think through the leadership positions I had on campus and the internship experiences I've had, I've learned that I just love marketing. So that's very broad, could be anything from like field marketing, events, branding, digital, the list goes on and on. So I think I'm just really excited about any opportunity in that space. I've also really liked project management. I think having some opportunities to like kind of manage my own campaigns or projects, that's something that's super cool. So I'm excited to hopefully pursue an opportunity in that. Could be in any industry. I'm really excited about like either tech or the beauty industry or fashion, as I kind of mentioned. So really excited and just staying open-minded about that. And then I think in a lot of the leadership positions on campus, I really learned the value of promoting like an inclusive space. So I guess like rethinking initiatives or rethinking processes that might be less welcoming to certain members in your group. So I hope that the company that I'm able to join, I hope I have some sort of opportunity, could be like a leadership opportunity, could be joining a community where I'm really able to promote just inclusive, safe space, welcoming environments for all people.
I am hoping to find something that is like the intersection of like my design and like engineering background. So something that allows me to have like a lot of involvement in like the creative process, but also like producing like tangible like results that are able to be like implemented for a wide variety of people. I found that like something in like the product design kind of like sector fits a lot of that well. It's something where you have to be like creative and have a lot of drive to be an independent worker, and but also be able to communicate with people on like engineering and development teams, writing teams, research teams, and I feel like a lot of my academics have prepared me for that, and just being in a space where I have to interact with a lot of different people, and also just seeing that my kind of outside of class experience at Santa Clara has given me the opportunity to step into a lot of different roles within like the design and research and development fields, and that actually having that variety is very important when you're looking for jobs, because a lot of companies really like if you're able to kind of have this like multifaceted view of like the world or just like their company initiatives in general, and that you're able to apply those like skills and knowledge to different sectors that way.
So I really want to combine my marketing and also communication fields of study. I really want to work in either entertainment industry or esports industry. Riot Game is my like target company because I play League for more than 12 years. That's my favorite game. I really want to get into that company. Yeah, and also SCU definitely helps me a lot in terms of helping me decide what is the exact way or like exact career target I want to pursue. Or or SCU provides really like valuable courses with like professional skills you can learn, and also some really on-campus job opportunities or alumni connections, I would say, because our comm department has like this a shadow program, like have a lot of LA like entertainment connections. That's really helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of clear career goals. I love that. Next question, really interesting. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I hate this question.
This is the worst question to exist.
Can we switch the question?
I don't answer it myself.
About 10 years? I'm just
5
well,
years.
5.
5 years.
2029.
Ooh.
Putting a number is crazy.
Oh, 2029.
Okay.
Maybe 26.
Twen-
Right?
Yeah.
25, 26.
Okay, I can go. In 5 years, I would hope to see myself in a role that is challenging and really makes me feel fulfilled at the end of the day, something that I'm excited to work for every morning. And I think another thing that is really important to me is just the community that I'm surrounded by. So whether that's the team that I'm working at whatever company I'm at, or just what I'm doing after my 9 to 5, whether it's hobbies or passions or just things that make me happy, I would just hope that I'm spending my time in a way that allows me to keep pursuing all those different things. So hopefully at a interesting company, a tech company, and also probably working for a nonprofit on the side and volunteering. I love art and just nature and hanging out with my friends on weekends. So hopefully would see myself having all those things as a part of my schedule and also traveling.
I think for me, probably very similar. I just hope to be in a position where I'm continuously my learning and just development as a person or professionally. You know, that could look like having a leadership role in some sort. It could look like moving to a new city and I guess like kind of finding out my place in that. Could be like getting certifications or going back to school, stuff like that. I think I'm just really excited to just continue to grow and learn and develop. So definitely that would be a priority. Hopefully it's at a company that's really interesting to me, something that I'm kind of passionate about, whether it's like new technologies or beauty or fashion. So hopefully kind of aligning with those spaces that I really enjoy. And then I guess passion projects. I've been kind of doing some like user generated content creation on the side for like beauty and fashion brands. That's super fun for me. So I really hope in 5 years, hopefully I can look back and see how much that's kind of grown. Hopefully I can, partner with really cool brands that I'm excited about, try new products. So I think that'd be super fun. That'd be something that's super fun that I get to do kind of on the side when I'm having some more downtime after work.
Yeah, I'd say that I hope to continue living in the Bay Area. I really like the culture and environment here, and I'm close to like family and friends as well. And hopefully working at a company where I actually don't know a lot about maybe like what they're doing. I think it'd be really interesting to be able to apply like design or research to an area that I'm not like super familiar with. Something like you could even be like biotech. I'm like, I have no like technical knowledge about that, but I think it'd be so cool that part of my job would require learning, but not necessarily in a you need to get an A and like have a good GPA kind of way. And just being able to work like creatively and like semi-independently where I'm able to like still have the freedom to be like, hey, like this is what I've learned and I'm trying to apply it, but be able to at the end of the day come together and like work with a team to be able to complete initiatives and then be able to go home and actually have a work-life balance where I'm not stressed about like homework or a midterm that's coming up, but just be able to like have dinner or go on like an adventure on the weekends and like be happy with that type
Like a
of
clear
life.
separation of work and
Yeah.
life. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I can't imagine like in 5 years, but probably like two ways. Either so I dream of a PhD degree, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So I'm growing adaptability. But the other way is I'm probably gonna work in an entertainment industry, doing creative jobs, doing something I really enjoy. Yeah, there's two possible outcomes, and yeah.
Very great. Last question. Very chill. Is there something in your life recently that you're most like thankful for? That you feel most thankful for, appreciate?
Something that I've been really thankful for lately, especially because I graduated, is just my housemates and all of my college best friends. I think they're people who are always there for me and are always looking out for me and helping me throughout this journey of trying to find out what to do next. And I think we're all kind of such a big like family where we're always hanging out and spending time together and just enjoying each other's presence. And I think that's a really beautiful thing that we have, especially with proximity and how close all my friends are. So I'm really grateful for being able to live really close to people that I love.
Since we're in the same friend group, I would probably echo that. Yeah, we are also housemates. So I kind of mentioned that before. I think my friends just really, they're great friends. They're always there for me. They hold me accountable. They help me build my confidence. So always forever grateful for them. But then also just Santa Clara in general. I think we have a lot of opportunities that I probably just didn't realize when applying, but now that I've been here for 4 years, like kind of looking back, I was able to go to Las Vegas for my retail minor, as well as New York. I'm going to go to Australia soon with the Imaginarium. I've been able to do some research. I've had leadership experiences that really developed me just as a person and as a working professional, I guess. So I think just like all those opportunities, like I think truly helped me with just my learning and my growth, and I'm forever grateful for that, and I don't think I'll ever take that for granted. So just really grateful for the opportunities that Santa Clara has presented itself to me.
I'm very grateful for the fact that like any space like I walk into at this point, I always feel like welcomed and like included. I mean, I spend like most of my time like in the Imaginarium, but it feels like even if I don't like know everyone like super well, that everyone is always like welcoming. We can like joke around, and it's just like a fun environment to be in. And then when I'm like going home or like thinking about like studying or like things like that, I have friends that want to do that with me, that are there for like all aspects of like academics or like social life, and that they are proud of everything that I'm doing and don't like kind of like hold it against me if I like can't always be there because I have like work or a project to finish or like things like that. And just having that supportive environment, especially because I think like coming into college, there's still kind of a curve for like learning how to make friends almost, just because everyone has so much going on that you have to adjust to that as I've gotten like further along in college, like I really value those people that will be around kind of no matter what.
I've been recently reflecting on my whole college journey because I'm near graduation, and the field is like really different. I'm really grateful for my choice to study abroad because if I didn't attend SCU, the life experience is gonna be totally like different if I stay in China. So I really grateful like for my family support and also the people I met here. That really opens me like to a really new and also a valuable perspective here at Santa Clara. And also I also grateful for every opportunity I get here. But overall it's the decision to be here. Yeah.
All right, that concludes our shoot today. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
All right.